Alright, hello everybody, Skyrim here, back again with another Diablo Immortal video. Gonna dial in the dailies, is what I want to basically call this one for the most part. Anyway, this is what I do on a daily basis, trying to knock out your codex for the daily chests and whatnot. I did a video on this a while back, but it's time to refresh it a little bit because they did add some stuff like Arabon and the Vanguard, etc., that kind of thing. So anyway, first thing is, let's start with the Heil Trader here in Westmarch. This is a walkabout in Westmarch is what this is too. So,
yes.
a couple different taglines. But anyway, what I grab out of here on the daily. Now, they added this to where you can purchase the entire week's worth if you want. So, if you have the hilts, go for it. But I still have the mindset of I just stick to my usual daily amounts that I would get, which would be 2 rare crests, and then I get 5 the aspirant keys on each day. All right. So then, from there, we move on down here to the DC Sanctum. You go to the DC Sanctum next. Run this, get your more aspirant keys to drop in that first run per day, and the free chest, the gems at the end. And then after that, check in on your Elder Rifts. See how many you need for your Fading Embers. Spread it out throughout the week so it's not too much of a burden and it doesn't get too repetitive and boring. And you can divvy up your time very well, much better this way. So I got a couple that I need to run yet myself to get a little caught up here. It's not too terrible. So there's that. As I said, it's a walkabout Westmarch. So now we move on to over here. Go into here now since this has been added. I am very behind on my bound and unbound weekly gems, and I prefer Castle Arabon as a solo run. I will go in there, get the danger level up to level 8 as I've shown in previous videos, and get my 8 gems, 4 bound, 4 unbound, and continue to chip away at this. I'll have to get a little bit caught up in this. I'm a little bit behind the 8 ball as far as I'm concerned in that. This one's new. Oh, this one might have been new since the last time I did the video, but this one also is new, of course. The reset is working now this week. It did reset twice, so that's good that they fixed that, or finally. They didn't fix it when they first released it, which was whatever. This is a take it or leave it, honestly. Take it or leave it. I'm not going to go into it more than that. If you don't have it unlocked yet, you're not missing out, honestly, in too much. It's pretty much, as far as I'm concerned, that's forgettable content. Alright, and on the note of the 2 times a week kind of deals, and since it is Thursday of this recording, I need to get my raid resets back in and done. So, this is something I would definitely focus on. This is a must do. This is a must do. So, make sure you get this in the Monday, Thursday resets, get your raid trains in, call out amongst all the various chats, and grab them whenever you see them. That's that for that. Okay, faction-wise, since I am in shadows, I will make a quick note of this one. Make sure you go in and get your daily shadow contract. If you're in Immortals, you don't have that, but you have enough on your plate as Immortals to do. You got your timed events with Keons and Corvus, etc. It's just irritating how many timed events there are for Immortals. That's one big gripe I have with being in Immortals. That just seems too annoyingly painful. Now, as far as shadows go, like I said, you go to the bartender, grab your daily contract, and run it out. And then after that, real simple, break it down to, I go to Quick Finder, I grab 3 dungeons. I go find 3 dungeons, try to start chipping away at the daily normal party gems that you can get, the 12. When you're in a group of 4, party of 4 per day. Now, the main reason I do 3 dungeons, of course, is to chip away to get this on a daily basis and work towards this bar some more. And if that's still not enough, of course, I'll run a couple more dungeons, probably up to at least 5. I've said this in the past, I know for sure. And then, if I really want to speed up the process of the party normal gem drops, I will do a Terror Rift. I will do a Terror Rift on average 1 a day. And that way you can get your party gems in way faster in a Terror Rift than pretty much anywhere else. And you're getting your Terror Essences along also. Now granted, You can only do 10 Terra Rifts a week, but I mean, that's like twice a day. And even after that, you won't get the Terra Essences to drop anymore, but that's not the big deal. If you're using it mainly for party gems, it's the fastest way, I think, anyway. And you don't have to, even if you're capped out in your Terra Essences, you can still run a Terra Rift and get the party gems in group of 4. So don't worry about that. So there we go. That is, honestly, the best roundabout way of covering everything on a daily. Now, also, one other thing to keep in mind is we have events. Always check your event tab, see what's in here, see what synergizes with everything. Like in this one, I've already capped it out, but if you're looking at it, complete a bounty. Do bounties if you need them. Anybody starting out in the game, that will give you a lot of experience and some gold and some resources. So do bounties. I'm kind of a bit burnout on that, and I also let them kind of build up to where I can do Hellslayer bounties, and you need 4 of those and a Terra Essence to do for a Hellslayer bounty, but that's another topic. So that's why I'm not really focused on those on a daily basis anymore myself personally. Again, this is my personal daily checklist of what I go through to knock everything out as fast as possible and as efficient as possible, so that way it doesn't feel so much of a chore. That's the key thing here. Don't make it feel like a chore. Do whatever you feel like. Do whatever you want, mind you. But this just dials it in way better. And this is what I have it down to now myself personally. And this is just kind of the gauntlet of things that I do and run things. So anyway, hopefully that will help you out no matter where you're at in the game. OGs, new players, what have you. This is pretty much literally a walkabout in Westmarch and around the show, everything, and pretty much what I do on a daily. So anyway, until next time, everybody, stay safe out there in the real world, and fire as always. Take care of yourselves as best you can, one day at a time. That's all we can do. Until next time, see ya.